Hello guys, it's Llama here, giving you guys a tutorial on how to make a 1.16 Minecraft Trident grinder. This is a updated version of the Trident grinders I have seen on YouTube, which in my experience only work on 1.14, whereas this one works on 1.15.2 and 1.16. It is a very good grinder and has served me various times on my survival worlds and on other survival servers, and has helped me and my friends get many tridents. Anyways, let's get into it. So before we get into the trident grinder itself, what you will need is a conduit. Conduit is basically essential for any underwater build, for it makes it so you can breathe underwater, break blocks faster underwater, and see a lot better. A tutorial on how to make that will be down in the description below. And yeah, let's get into how this works. So I'm going to spawn in some drowned zombies, just so we don't have to wait for a natural spawn to occur. Like so. If you can see the eggs, they will track those, and then the bubbles will launch them up. And then that string, once they hit it, they will just get hit into the Nether portal. As you can see, that one just got slapped into there, and the remaining will track it. Now let's get into building this. So these are the blocks you will need. These bricks here, they need to be solid blocks. I used glass for the remaining builder blocks, which you can use any block. I just use glass because it's easiest, because you can see the drowned over here. Yeah. But you need those solid blocks for a certain part of it. Anyways, get rid of that prismarine. And yeah, it's kind of a costly build, but very worth it if you are going to use it, or if you want tridents. First, we're going to start out by making it 5x5 with your building block of choice. And then you are going to take your fence gates and place them in all four corners, like so. Not mess up like me. And then take your block again and make a little ring this time without filling it in. Next, we are going to take our obsidian and start building our Nether Portals. Just 4 different 5x5 square outlines here. Perfect. And then now we are going to fill in the floor here, and then fill in the roof. And then we're going to go down here. So what we want to do is get rid of all the water sources in this area here. You could use a sponge, but for the sake of demonstration, I'm just going to fill it in with blocks. Go up here. I'm actually going to take out a torch here because it is very difficult to see. Then we're going to hollow this out. And then let me replace that torch up there. We're going to break the side blocks first, and then the middle one. And then repeat that on all 4 sides. And then repeat that once again on the next layer. Now, once we're done, we can break that torch there, exit our build for now, and take this glass and do the same thing to this top area. Now, for this top one, I'm going to demonstrate clearing it with a sponge instead this time, because it is easier, but you could just use blocks instead. Now, there we go, 1 sponge, easily cleared it all. Now I'm going to take my torch and we can exit this for now. We will be back. Now what we are going to do is make a little place for our blocks to go, just little edge there with 2 blocks sticking out. Actually, we're going to do make that a little longer. Sorry. And then yeah, just do that on all 4 sides here. Perfect. Now we're going to put 3 blocks on all 4 sides once again. Everything we do here will be on all 4 sides. Now we are going to take our note blocks and place them. These are what help send the redstone signal from the observers to the pistons. Now we're going to place our pistons, if I can. This is kind of embarrassing. On all 4 sides. And now we're going to take our observers, place them facing into that block with the red dot facing us, like so, and then take our solid block and place them on top of the note blocks. Again, this has to be a solid block or it will not work. Now we're going to take our glass and place it down under here. This is also a necessity, or else the Trident, or the drowned, will get stuck in the grinder and it will not work as well. Perfect. Now we're going to enter again. Let me plop down another torch. Now we're going to break these blocks here. As you can see, the pistons are updating, which is what we want. And now we are going to take our string and make it so if the zombie gets hit up here, all the pistons will be activated, and then place our Nether Portals and block this up so drowned will not get into this little safe zone here. Perfect. Now we can exit the grinder, go down, and take our soul sand and place that on all 4 sides. This is what will make the bubbles that launch the drowned into the Nether portal. And finally, we can take our turtle eggs, which attract the drowned, and put them into here. And you are done. Your build is finished, and now... oh, one just spawned with the trident. Now your drowned will go into the grinder. So, as you can see, this is fully functional. They just immediately get put in there. Perfect. Anyways, now we have to make the AFK spot. So the AFK spot takes place 110 blocks above your grinder. I am at Y41, so what we are going to do is go to Y151.
A few moments later.
And now we're here. So what we're going to do is just quickly make this little box here that we'll be AFKing in. You can make it smaller than I am making it. It's just a little box to protect you from basically just lightning strikes that may occur, or phantoms. Phantoms mostly. They are very annoying. Maybe one of the most annoying mobs in the game. Now I'm just going to put a little roof here. Now once you're in here AFKing, in a 32 block radius from you, not vertically, just horizontally, drowned will spawn and be attracted to the eggs. So yeah, you can just sit there. I guess if you made a bunch of grinders and then AFK'd in a bunch of different spots, you can get a giant radius going, but you would need some alternate accounts in order to do so. So just some natural spawns going all around. Oh, that's a ton. So as you can see, the spawn rates here are very good. Some tips on your Trident grinder is to destroy all the grass and anything that can be blocking the sight for the drown. Apparently they can't see through the grass and will not track the eggs. Another thing is you are going to want to be in a deep, lukewarm ocean. As you can see, I am in one, and for me, that has been the best ocean for spawns. I'm sure it works in others, but that has been the best, and yeah, look at all these spawns. Yeah, the next thing we are going to want to do is go into our Nether portal, just like that. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. Couple have a trident in there, and ideally you would make another portal far away so you can spawn into that one and then just go on your merry way and run over here and kill all these. Nice. We are getting a ton of XP, and they also drop gold and nautilus shells. Oh, there we go. We got a trident with a outstanding 0 out of 250 durability. As you can see, we got some gold as well. And yeah, this is quite good grinder, and for me, in about 15 minutes of AFKing, I am able to get a trident. But the spawns could be different on the world or server you are playing. Anyways, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you, and goodbye.